Brené Brown says, vulnerability sounds like truth and feels like courage. Truth and courage aren't always comfortable, but they're never weakness. Do you believe that being vulnerable is to show your weakness? The perception that vulnerability is weakness is the most widely accepted myth about vulnerability, and it is also the most dangerous. Hi there, I'm Joyling. I empower she's to smash limiting stories and to anchor in strengths-based identity using the She Pathway. She Pathway offers you wisdom from positive psychology and psychotherapy in practical and bite-sized nuggets so that you can heal and empower yourselves in real time for immediate growth. Welcome to the 3 Minutes of She Pathway, Episode 7, Embracing Vulnerability. In order not to feel vulnerable, I made consistent efforts to arm myself with countless of academic qualifications and achievements. I needed others to know that I am good enough. It was my vulnerability shield. How do you do your vulnerability shield? Others are also rejected in our quest to protect ourselves from vulnerability. And when we spend our lives pushing away and protecting ourselves from feeling vulnerable or from being perceived as too emotional, we feel contempt when others are less capable or willing to mask their feelings, suck it up, and shoulder on the way we do. Rather than respecting and appreciating the courage and the daring behind vulnerability, we let our fear and discomfort become judgment and criticism towards others as well. Vulnerability is the core of all emotions and feelings. To feel is to be vulnerable. To believe vulnerability is weakness is to believe that feeling is weakness. To reject our feelings out of a fear that the cost will be too high is to walk away from the very thing that gives purpose and meaning to living. For more insights on embracing vulnerability, read Daring Greatly by Brené Brown. In the She Pathway, the 6 pillars of surrender, strength, hope, help, elevate, and execute are designed to show you the path to self-healing and empowerment. Join in the She Pathway program and show up in life as the kind and strong she that you are meant to be. Stay tuned for the next episode of She's Strong and Sassy show where we dive deeper into vulnerability. And remember to grab a free copy of my autobiography From Zero to Shakti. Brené Brown says vulnerability sounds like truth and feels like courage. Truth and courage aren't always comfortable, but they are never weaknesses. Be well, be strong, and be superpower activated with the She Pathway. This is Joyling with you on every step of the She Pathway.